Today I am going to tell about the finance and management model, that is FAMES. Here, the after login, you will see click the FAMES model. Then it will prompt to select which profit center or the branches. So I'm here selecting the register office, and also you have to select which financial year. The current, by default it will show the current financial year, and also select the legal entity, that is Netfee. And this legal entity is nothing but the different companies or subsidiary unit of Netfee. You have to click it. So by default Netfee, you have to select, then proceed. Once it is proceed, it will show the entire range of model under the finance and accounting management system. We have a chart of account management system, we have a general voucher management system here, and we have a loan vouchers management for dealing with various related to loan vouchers, and we have the cash and bank management where all the payment of payment receipt of the by bank or cash is entered here. We have the petty cash management for ensuring the taking advance petty cash and managing the petty cash expenses, and we have here the purchase and invoice management where we can generate the purchase order and invoiced bill from the supplier. And also here we have a sales and invoice where this we send a sales order, receive the sales order, and making the invoiced bills raised to the customer. Here we have investment management, and then the budget management, fixed asset management, depreciations, inventory. Of course, this is not yet plugged in right now. This is a tax management, and we have the vendor management where we capture details of the vendor and the customer details. We have a partner management, which is still this is under constructions, asset liability, and some report and the configurations. Today I am going to tell about the chart of account management. This basically deals with various account head which defined as per the News Company Act, as well as the general practice followed in Netfee. In the chart of account, basically we have a three criteria. One is the group level, another is ledger account level, and then another is sub ledger leveled. So if we want to create a group ledger is nothing but where it is a container where all the groups are maintained. Say basically the nature of the account, it can be an equity and liability, asset and income, expenses. These are the four parent group under which all the groups or subgroup or the ledger and sub-ledger can be created. Let's say that we want to create, say, income and expenses, which is part of our profit and loss, whereas asset and liability is a part of the balance sheet item. Now, if you want to search, before that, if you want to search it, you can see what are the groups available in the asset side in the present. You can see that there are a lot of assets available here, non-current asset, current assets, under that different headings also there. Now before into that, you can see that the chart of account head in this, if you select any head and select the subtype or subledger, then you can create a ledger head. Say if you want to create a subledger, new subledger, say let's say income. Under income, if I want to create, then it will display the income and it will show what are the various available, currently available groups, and this is existing ledger head. If you see loan industrial account under this, and what are the heads or groups we can have: consultancy fees, upfront fees, repayment charges, and various other income. So this we can see what is the present available, and if we want to create under some group heading, suppose I want to create, say, under miscellaneous other income, some other income, you can select here, and then you can, under this, if you want to create a group name, say test group 1 is a, if I'm selecting it, then its applicability by default, say if I select, it is only applicable to only net fee. So I have selected the net fee, and then we can write what is the opening date, say 1/4/2017. Then put about our descriptions. Yes, this is about test group under income, and keep it active, then save. So here it is saying the date format is not correct. So if I select, say April 2001, then it will show correct. Yeah, so this has been created now, and submit for approval. You have to go through that. If it is not approved, then it will not be reflected in the group. So yes, it will create. So test group successfully submitted for approval. Now go to the group ledger approval. We will say under income, we will select here. It will show these are the things required. If you click here, the approver can view the details where it is created, how it is created, and it is okay. Then we will say approved, and then okay, approved, and saved. Once it is saved, so the successfully, there will be message successfully approved. And if you now search the ledger group, you will see under income, say test. Now it will see, it will reflect here, the ledger group has been approved, and if you can view also. This is a very simple straightforward process. And if you want to create a chart of account head under one group, so similarly we can create, say under income, select the group which I have created, say test group. Under this group we want to create a ledger account head. So ledger account head, by default the group ID will be created automatically, say test ledger, say miscellaneous income. Now link with entity master. If you want to create entity master, is nothing but any table related to either employee or the vendor or customer. Say you want to link with the customer things, then it will see a list of what entity if you want to map it. Now I want to map it with say customer. Here is the customer, customer in finance. Yes, this is what we want to click it, or it can be any other type. So it is allowed to create a sub ledger under this, linking with the customer. And yes, it is applicable to only legal, and you can by default check all. It's applicable to all the profit center, and you can have the opening balance. And since it is a sub ledger, it will not allow. And if there is no sub ledger, it can create put some opening amount, either 0 or 100 rupees or 1000 rupees you can have. But I want to create this as a sub ledger, having a sub ledger linking with a table customer FAMs. So we can create this one. So this will no balance because it has a sub ledger. Now select the opening date. Say I am selecting the 1st September. Say sub test ledger having sub ledger. So once that you save it, and once it is saved, then you can submit for approval. After submit for approval, so test ledger is successfully submitted for approval. Now we will go to the approval process, then we will select income, select other income, shares. Here is the sub ledger miscellaneous income. You can view and say simply I will approve it, approved, then save. Now if we, since once it is saved, we can see how it is reflected. You can now select income, and you can see that test other income, test group, searched. So this is already available now. Now you can see the sub ledger. These are the sub ledger tables which is available under various. So I type test, which we do create it. So view created sub ledger, you can type it here. So this automatically showing link with all the existing our customer. So these are the various sub ledger under their script we have created. Now if you want to see the chart of account head, this will show you the complete range of the group and sub ledger, ledger and sub ledger. Now let's see what just I have created now. This test group, under this test group this ledger is appearing, and click here and it will populate all the existing sub ledger of our customer or our client. So this is how we can see this is the chart of account where we have a three group and account head and sub ledger. We can also reassign. This is a reassigned group. So under this we can reassign any other group, say change of group. So I wanted to change this test group to other groups, say revenue from operations, or under this group I want to change it. So I can simply select this and assign. Now this has been transferred to it, save. This has been changed. So this is a change of group, so successfully assigned. So now it will refresh it. What will happen now is we go to under revenue, then income or other income, test group. So now it is appearing and different group leveled. This which I have created, now it is under different group level. Under prepayment charges is showing. So this is how we have made the reassignment of group ledger, and we can also reassign a particular ledger to a new ledger head. Say let's select this one, and we have select this one, and then I want to reassign to other group destination. Say you want to create directly reassign to income from other financial services, and if I assign, account head should be assigned only under lowest ledger group. So group lowest, you have to say upfront fees. I want to assign it here. Then this already assigned, and save assignment. I will show you save. Okay, ledger has been successfully saved. So this way we can create and we can view it now, and it will show you we have assigned under income, other financial, under upfront fees. So income, prepayment charges, and here test group. So this is the way we have created and reassigned.